Hey, this is Joshua with a new review, coming at you with a new review on the new uh, Blackish spin-off series, Grownish. So this follows uh, the daughter from the original TV series Blackish. Uh, why am I forgetting her name? Which is weird. Uh, Daughter. Why? Why brain? Anyways, Zoe, as she explores and grows up in college. Um, and it's really interesting because it's taking the background of suburban upper middle class African American youth and putting her into a typically white uh, setting, which would be college, and it's still keeping up with its uh, parent series commitment to diversity. It has uh, uh, a couple of African American characters, one who's uh, male African American characters, that is, one who's a oh, actually no, he's been up to Maine. Uh, uh, and they're trying to keep and these two are all right, uh, and they're Luca and Charlie, and not Charlie, Aaron. Dion Cole, who plays Charlie, is also a recurring main character simply because he's a professor there. Um, and Aaron is this like super African American activist type guy. And Luca is this guy who doesn't really seem to care about anything. Um, Chris Parnell returned from his guest starring appearance in the backdoor pilot of Grownish, um, and he's actually kind of funny. Um, there is a Latina character named Ana Torres, and she and Zoe started out as enemies but became friends. Uh, Additionally, there's a character named Nomi who is Dean Parker's niece. However, she is bisexual and very open about her sex life, mostly because it seems that she has a new partner each episode. Um, there's another character named Vivek. He is Indian American, East Indian American, and he makes money by gambling and dealing drugs. Um, so he's very interesting. He's very interesting. He's trying to kind of be like this cool guy, but also is actually fairly intelligent despite his outward appearance and mannerisms. And then there are a couple of twins named Jaslyn and Skylar Forster. They're African American track athletes, um, and they fe- come from a poor background, and they feel very pressured to live up to expectations. And like I said, Zoe is exploring herself in college, trying to understand this whole new world she's in because it's her first year in college. She's never really been away from home, and she's never really had to live on her own and make all of these decisions to kind of try to understand the world and explore the world and ultimately thrive in the world. And right now, she's actually facing a lot of different cultural backgrounds that she never had to experience because she went to a private school, predominantly white, upper middle class, and now she's meeting most of these kids that she's interacting with come from lower socioeconomic backgrounds. Granted, she is meeting people who uh, uh, are minorities like herself, and like I said, it's a very diverse cast. Um, However, she's starting to understand that just because they're of a similar background, ethnic or racial background, uh, doesn't mean that they exactly have the same experiences. Um, and she is, and the show is making an effort to show growth in all of the characters, especially Zoe. Uh, yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I actually started watching Blackish this year, and I binged the entire series up to now. Um, yeah, this is Josh with New Review, signing off.